IVM.
Hey guys, welcome to the Positively Unlimited podcast. And I'm actually sitting in the studio after a bit of a break, once again in January because I was traveling particularly to do the vision board workshop in Delhi. Well, in that one day, I received so many new lessons and new perspectives, and I experienced complete gratitude and honor to have so many people trust me. But today I want to share with you one of the questions that was constantly thrown at me, and something that to me seemed so simple, but to most of us out there, we don't even realize. And the question was this: do vision boards really work? Well, the answer to that is yes, they work. But then the question that came constantly back at me was, why is it then that some things happen and some things just don't happen for me no matter what I do? You know, this is an interesting question because I have so many examples of clients who have done the vision board with me, and some of them sail through the year with every single picture coming to life, and for some, none of it comes true. And if I look back at my own vision board of 2019, I can see how some pictures have come to life. Some are actually work in progress right now, and some just fell through. So what exactly is happening out here? A little while ago, I'd recorded an episode called Divine Timing. I think it's episode number 56. So if you are listening to this, then you also want to tune into that one because it will give you some more perspective on exactly why some of your desires come true, some take time, and some just don't happen. So let me tell you what exactly is going on. Well, the ones that are coming true, you are aligned to them and you are speaking of them with absolute clarity and conviction, without even realizing it, or maybe you are realizing it, but you are taking consistent action towards it. As for some that have just about started, the thing with that is certain desires require a certain version of you or a certain timing and circumstances, right? And it will start only when things fall into place. So some of the desires that you may have been working on for a really, really long time, well, they take so much time to happen because certain circumstances and your own energy needs to fall into place. And the third scenario is when things don't happen at all, no matter what you are doing. To put it simply, something out there is not in place. Either you are not aligned to that desire, or the desire is not aligned to the universe and what is appropriate for you in that moment. We say we are ready for it, but sometimes those are empty words, right? So think about which desires of yours have come true and which haven't. Let me give you an example. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, my handle is Positivity Angel. You may have seen a post about this come up multiple times during the year. I put up a picture saying I want to travel every month of 2019. And honestly, I lived out of my suitcase. I traveled for work, for fun, for personal reasons, professional reasons. I was out every single month. There was travel across cities in India and across countries. So that's one desire I put up on the vision board that came true. Now, why did it come true? Because I was so aligned to it that without any effort, I was taking consistent action towards it. I was putting out the right messages. I was putting out the right posts. People were contacting me. I was taking up opportunities. I was saying yes to do anything and everything I needed to do to make that one desire come true, including doing sessions via video call when I was traveling across Europe, which was supposed to be a holiday. Right? So, I had my own version of a working holiday happen. So, that's one desire that came true. Then there was a desire of starting something called the Resilience Project. It's a program I want to start for people between the age of 19 and 22 to give you guys a set of life skills that I feel is lacking and which is leading to anxiety and depression. Now, on my vision board, there's a picture that says Resilience Project going along in full speed. But to be honest, that particular desire was only set into motion in November. Now, why is that so? Because all the way till November, even though I had pinned it on that board, I wasn't ready to move into action mode. I wasn't doing what I needed to do. And the moment I spoke about it, which was in October or November, and in my head I said, you know what, I'm willing to do whatever it takes, the opportunities came through. So now it is work in progress. I had a third desire which was more personal of nature. And while I'm not going to say that aloud on the podcast, but let me say the opportunity came. I took it. Well, I almost took it, went halfway through it, and then dropped it. Now, did that picture of mine come true? No, it did not. Why? Because I realized that the desire was not aligned to me. It was incorrect. It was incomplete. I needed more clarity. And I realized that I lacked conviction. So that desire almost happened, and then I dropped it because I needed to find my real self through it. I needed to come to clarity about what I really wanted in it. So when something in your life is not happening, no matter what effort you put in, ask yourself, do I really want this? Am I trying to control the shape and form in which I'm going to get it? Am I ready to put in anything and everything it will take to make this happen and to live this desire? And even after you say yes to all of this, remember, yes is a verbal cue. Your actions have to be in alignment to that yes. And that is where I failed. My actions were not in alignment to my words that said, I am ready for this. So, the reason why some of your desires happen, it's because you are aligned to it and you are taking consistent action. The timing of your life is playing out. Some take time to start and are work in progress because things take time to fall into place, including your own self. If you listen to episode number 1, which is A for Align, you will learn how to write down what you want with clarity and how to build conviction in those desires. If you listen to episode 56, which was about divine timing, it tells you what the concept of divine timing is, which is what I call timing of our lives. Right? And I will also tell you this. When you are done listening to these episodes, lie down and tune into episode 18, which is a beautiful visualization titled Raise Your Vibration. Allow yourself to do that visualization once a week. And you will see how things can start shifting for you, how you can come into alignment, and your desires will manifest. Because you will start taking action without even realizing that you are doing so. That is the magic of clarity and conviction. So on that note, I'm going to sign off from this episode. Have a powerful Monday and stand in conviction when it comes to your desires. All previous episodes are available on the IVM website and the IVM app. And I am on Instagram. My handle is Positivity Angel. Write to me, DM me, and let me know if there's any particular topic you would like me to talk about.
I hope you enjoyed that show. We'd like to thank our sponsors on the network this week. Thank you, HDFC Life, for coming on board. Also, would like to thank Storytel for continuing the long time advertising that they've been doing with us. And if you have a brand and you'd like to advertise with us, please send us an email. We'd love to talk to you. And let me tell you a couple of things that you should check out this week. On What Up Players, Siddharth and Mikhail talk about the India-Australia series and discuss who's better between Virat Kohli and Steve Smith. On States of Anarchy, Hamsini is joined by Vineet Hegde to discuss the crisis and dispute mechanisms at the World Trade Organization. On Simplified Shorties, Chuck, Naren and Shriketh welcome their new co-host, Tony Sebastian. On Advertising is Dead, Varun talks to film critic Sucharita Tyagi, known for the popular Not a Review film series on Film Companion. On Agla Station Adulthood, Ritasha asks Ayushi 36 questions. Udipan Sarma joins Zarina on the Empowering series. He's the lead singer of the band As We Keep Searching. Thanks and keep listening.
घड़ी की टिक टिक के बीच अब वक्त हो चुका है टपरी पे मिलने का, चाय या कॉफी के साथ टपरी टेल्स सुनने का। सोचिए, अगर आपकी मम्मी, अक्का, दादी, नानी, जीजी, आजी भी आपके साथ इस चाय की टपरी पे एक चुस्की लेने आ जाए तो कैसी बातें होंगी? उनकी कहानियाँ कितनी नई या पुरानी होगी। एक्चुअली ना, टपरी पे पहली बार ये उनकी जुबानी होगी। तो मिलिए इन नए किरदारों से हर गुरुवार टपरी टेल्स पर। चाय की प्याली, एक नई कहानी with Madhuri Advani on IVM Podcast app, website or wherever you get your podcast from.